Hi everyone, my name is Orsi, aka Rocky, and welcome to Phoenix Vocal Studio. Today's topic is quite sensitive, but for some reason I felt like I needed to talk about it. West vs East, aka the power of music. Very, very quickly, I wanted to mention something, just a background of who I am. What you need to know that Phoenix Vocal Studio is my third vocal studio. What I mean is that this is the third time I actually rebuilt my studio. My first time I started or established a vocal studio, I was 21, that was 17 years ago, so now you know how old I am. It was in Hungary. And in a couple of years, it was quite successful. But then I moved to London and obviously I had to start again. So that took many, many years before I got to a point that actually it started to, work and became successful. And at the end of the day, it became an international vocal school. I have to say that it was a very successful vocal studio. But then, due to my personal life, that vocal studio went down. And then last year in January, I established Phoenix Vocal Studio. So this is the third time. And it's interesting because all the three times I had the same motivation, but all of them had and has a different energy, different audience. And this time when I started to do Phoenix Vocal Studio, I just followed the same method, follow the same structure I did in the second time. I tried to do similar videos. I tried to reach similar audience, but for some reason it just didn't want to work, and I didn't understand why it doesn't work. Until recently, someone showed me an amazing singer from Kazakhstan, Dimash Kudaibergen, and I watched him and I was absolutely blown away, so I decided I'm gonna just do a video about him. I had no idea who he is that time. I didn't know how big he is, what an amazing fans they have. So I just did a video, and the video was kind of, I would say, the entry ticket to the new world. Because after that, I received so many recommendations. Someone showed me Diana Ankudinova, then Cho Shen, then So Young, then Morissette Amon, and literally I discovered a brand new world, and I realized that this is it. This is what I was waiting for. The reason why it didn't want to work, because I had to change direction. I was trying to do the same thing, even though I wasn't the same person as I was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it did work because I was different, but I didn't see the fact that now I have a different audience. I have a different approach for life. I have different energy. I have different mindset and different message. And it's basically, since I started to listen these amazing singers, I felt like, I have goosebumps. I felt like that I found what I was looking for. And I found a new direction. I found my direction. I found my path, because it makes me feel so happy that I can talk about this, because I love talk about this. I love talk about music. I love talk about the singers' techniques, vocally, physically, emotionally, mentally, what kind of effect and impact music is on our lives. And that's why I give this secondary title, that the power of music. Because these singers who I experienced in the last 2 months, they have different messages, they have different tasks than singers and music used to have. Music has an incredible power for lives, for people, for the whole world. There is a reason why, it's called music therapy. And they say that music has the biggest healing power. Because some people would say like, yeah, just music, just singing, whatever. No. Look at the impact what these singers can achieve and what effect they have on people. Like if you just check Dimash, when we hear him, people are literally in trance because the way he expressed, the way he communicates, the way he channels the energy, it's not what you got used to. And here comes the other title, West vs East, because the music industry in the West is completely different than on the East. And I'm not here to trash anybody. That's not my intention. I just want to make the attention, show you guys the difference and what music is really about, or what music should be about. And again, what I want to say, and I can't stress enough, this is my point of view. It doesn't mean that's the Saint Graal, that's the truth, that's the only point. No, this is my point of view. This is my experience. This is how I feel. This is what I think. That if you can relate with it, wonderful. If not, that's fine too. If you disagree, you have a right to. Okay? So my point of view is yes, that's completely different, the music industry in the West and the East. And what the world needs now is what the East is providing. You know, since this COVID-19 happened, the life has changed, the world is changed, and we cannot go exactly as it was before. We need to change. We need to see the real value behind certain things like music. Music is a way of communication, is a way of expressing, of healing, enjoying. Look at people on concerts. Look at how many people can go to just simply listen someone to sing. If you think this is just music, then you are wrong. Look at that. Music can bring people together. And music can create peace. And now I will tell you a very, very serious story, but absolutely anonymous. It's one of my students' story. That's why I'm going to keep it very, very anonymous. That was back in London when I used to live in London, long time ago, and I was teaching. He came to me in person on my lessons, on my studio. And he was a giant guy, and he definitely, I called him like a gentle giant. He was from a Arabic country. There is still a very unsafe environment, kind of a war zone country. And I asked him on the first lesson that, why did you come to take lessons? Why did you come to London? And he told me that, let's talk about on another lesson. I was like, okay, sure, no rush. And what you needed to know, that he had an amazing voice, beautiful voice, incredible, like an angel. Amazing range, almost like the whole piano. He could cover the whole piano. So I was shocked, like, wow. And slowly, over time, he started to open up and he started to tell me his story. Long story short, that basically he grew up in a very unsafe environment. And one day, he saw his best friend murdered. He saw it. And he told me that he told me that, Rocky, I could have picked up a gun and take a revenge easily, like this. But I knew if I do that, I would be just like them. And I am not like them, and I don't want to be like them. Instead, I chose music. Instead, I chose singing. Instead, I chose screaming. I wanted to sing, I wanted to scream out loud all my pain, all my anger, all my stress, all my anxiety, all my suffer, everything. If you think that music is just music, then what do you think about this story? If music is able to make you think like, I would rather sing than pick up a gun, this is powerful. And can you imagine how strong, how mature this person was, or you need to be for being able to put all your anger and pain away and choose singing. And this is what I experience when I listen these singers I mentioned before: Dimash, Diana, Choshen, So Young, Morissette Amon. And I'm sure there is even more. These are just a few of them, I know. But these singers are here for a different reason. These singers are here to show the real value, the reality, the feelings, not to be afraid of showing who you are. Show the vulnerability, I have to learn how to say this word. To show the real expression, the real soul. These people are here and we need them. The world needs these singers. That's what we need. That's what we need. And again, the message here is not that money is bad. The money is neutral. Money is just energy. It's not bad or good, because we decide what we're gonna do with that money. We can use money for amazing things, and we can use money for bad things. We can buy guns for money. We can actually go buy a concert ticket to Dimash to go and listen to him. Or we can buy trees and plant trees. So money is not good or bad. Money is neutral. We, the humans, we decide what we do with money. So don't start to hate money. I'm just saying that. It's not the message here. I think you understand the message, the power of music. Thank you very much for watching.